Yo, what's up guys? Chase Revelo. We're here again with a great match play that we are about to break down and watch for you guys here. We have Iva Jovic, American player, versus Laura Pigossi from Brazil. So we're in for a good one. This is a long one, people. So stay tuned, strap in, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Notice second serve return, picking a corner, either to this target or this target, and she chose down the line and ripping it to a corner instead of going middle on the second serve return. Like, look there, that's the same error again. On the run, going to the close stance. Look here, you have to plant with the left foot on the outside of the ball and then rip it cross. This is incorrect in my opinion. Incorrect. You see how there's no balance in the legs there, right? Can't you guys see that? See this? Does this look balanced to you? There's a reason for that. It's because the left leg should have been over here supporting the body like this, and then this part would be straight here. So that's something that she can correct to get to that next level, is be more confident in the open stance, especially on the run, but even on neutral balls. It's a good ball. Nice, nice. It's a good swing volley. Not a bad miss from Pigossi. A little bit long. That was a good target. Very simple. Can I hit a winner inside out? If there's any doubt, which in this position there's probably some doubt, you got to go inside in and you have to follow it in. Textbook. That's why she went to that target. It's very simple, very simple. Again, like that one, that should be open stance. In my opinion, there's just no reason. There's just, like, this is very nuanced stuff here. But, like, look, there's just no reason, in my opinion, to go close stance here. There's no reason. There's just no reason. That was a good open stance. Yes. You see how on the run there forward? This is what's natural, right? This is called natural movement. Push off the right, makes contact, now the left foot touches. So notice how that, she's not even probably trying to do that, that's just natural, right? But that can be applied on neutral balls as well. The open stance will unlock a different level. It's a good return. That's just a good return. Slice serve out wide. Needs to toss more in front. Got to accelerate more in the next one if you double fall like that. Solid kick out wide. Again, off balance. Off balance. Like here, I would argue set up with the left foot on the outside here. Because you see how she's off balance there? She's missing the same shot again. Alright, this video right here has so many fucking gems right here. Like, let me see. Let me see what her rank is right now. Let's see. Let's see. $141 in the world. This, literally, this video right here would literally get her top 50. I believe that. She just follows the instructions in this one video. Top 50 within a year. For sure.
Come on.
That's a good serve. Slice serve out wide. She's listening. She's listening, folks. Look at the open stance. Look at the open stance. Notice. Open stance. Open stance. Good things happen in the open stance. That's something within her control that she did there. Very good. Very good. Good kick. Here's how you can tell if the out wide serve is doing its job. Where is the opponent returning? Is the opponent in the doubles alley? Are they even further outside? That's how you can judge it. It's a huge point right here. Gotta go cross. Again, the close stance here. This is crazy. This is crazy, people. What the hell's going on here? Look, that's why it clipped the net. Again, I'm telling you guys, it's literally that simple. Like, you just gotta guess and go here. Oh, she guessed right. Wow, that's a good point. But it just goes to show you guys, like, there are solutions to this shit. There are solutions. I would go out wide again. You can still slice out wide if you want. That's a good option. Or you can even kick it out wide, bounce it up to the forehand. It's a good slice option. Okay, I like the open stance here. You can do this, but it's just sketchy. Like, it worked there, but it's just sketchy, in my opinion. Great open stance. That is a crazy idea to hit the drop shot there. You're already down a set. Pigossi's down a set. 4-all. Opponent serving. They're at in. You're behind the baseline. You're taking the ball on the rise, hitting a drop shot on the rise. What is going on? That's a lapse of judgment, big time. That's called getting tight. Good open stance. It's a great return. Great decision to go line. That's okay. Look, that was a good decision to go line there. Let's see if there was anything else that they could have done. Yeah, so here, there's reasonable doubt that you can hit a winner cross court here. So it makes total sense why down the line is the right option. She honestly hit a good shot. She hit a really good shot on the run forehand. If she can do that every time, that's too good. But 9 times out of 10, she's probably not going to win that point. So that's okay. That's just a good shot from Pigossi. Wait, let's see why she missed that one. Very simple. Can I go cross court for a winner? If yes, go for it. Whether it's a deep shot, drop shot, whatever it is, can I hit a winner? If yes, go for that. If not, go down the line. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. Down the line, followed into net. We see, guys, look, you see how, because she didn't follow instructions, didn't go down the line there, she paid the consequences. She suffered the consequences, look. Because you're not going to approach on that cross-court ball, right? And that's why she was able to get it back deep, right? Versus this, look if she went down the line. Look at this. She gives her the short ball, and you can see Pigossi moving back. She's moving back. So the down the line shot here would be so effective. So it's very simple. That's a strategical error not to go down the line there and not to come into net. That's the solution, very simply. In that scenario, again, that's what you do.
Pigossi. 5 games all, second set.
Can I hit a winner cross? If yes, go for it. If not, go line. Good decision. The default's always line. Pigossi staying patient cross. Floating ball. Can I hit a winner inside out cross? If yes, go for that. If not, go down the line, follow it in. Same thing here. You can go again here if you want to hit a winner. If you can't hit a winner though, go inside in, follow it in. Wow. Pigossi was anticipating there. You can take a look. Pigossi was anticipating. And I think she anticipated correctly. Jovic did a good job though, going to the other targets. Pigossi took a risk there, but that was a good try from Pigossi. Notice she went for the out wide serve again. Body. What if she was more open in her stance? I'm just posing the question. Cross. Cross. Great open stance. Got to go cross. I would go cross court there. Inside out. I like the open stance. Notice how even though she's a little bit like on the stretch, her spine is still straight and she's actually balanced. Right? So pay attention there. That's actually a great example of when she's doing it correctly. Good open stance again. Yeah, it's good. That's a good shot. Yeah, but you still got to sprint for that. You got to sprint for that until it bounces twice. That's still technically giving it. It's 6'5", bro. You still got to fucking run for that. Good shot. Tiebreaker. In the tiebreaker, guys, you in general want to simplify your serve targets. Eliminate most of the risk taking. Okay, and we're going to take a look at a few extra things here in the tiebreaker. But one of the main things you want to do is avoid unforced errors at all costs. Optimize for as little amount of unforced errors as possible. Whoever has more unforced errors usually is going to lose the breaker. Very simple. Can I hit a winner inside out? If yes, go for that. If not, go down the line. Because it's also a tiebreaker, you're going to want to go down the line more often than not on your approaches. Because remember, it's about eliminating a lot of the risk taking. So going cross court is only really going to be working if you hit a really, really great shot, more often than not a winner, right? So on approach shots and tiebreakers, in general, stick to down the line, in general, okay? It still is the rule, though. If you can't hit a winner, you can go for a cross. But in general, you're going to want to simplify that. You want to really optimize for first serves made. So pick your targets that you're the most confident with and go for those. I would pick one for each side, primarily. Here, either go cross and stay in the rally and go to the baseline, or if you're going to hit down the line for the approach, hit that and come into net. No, no, no. Short ball, you're going backhand cross court approach shot. No, no. Look, it's not even about the volley. I already knew it before it even happened, guys. All right? Listen, this shit works. If you follow the rules, you would win these points. It's crazy. It's crazy shit, but it works. There's a reason why when I'm saying that stuff and how it's a red flag and then she happens to lose the point. Right? It's not just you know, a coincidence. I can already tell before it fucking happens. Good. Also, return-wise, return deep middle. Return deep middle. Okay. So here, it's like, if you want to be aggressive and come into net or do something like that, you got to go line. But if you're going to go cross, stay at the baseline. Here, can I hit a winner cross court? If yes, go for that. If not, go down the line. Go down the line. Or hit a winner there. That was good. Kick out wide. Kick serve out wide. Let the ball drop more on the kick serve. Good kick. Cross. Cross court again. Cross court again. No. It's a good shot, though. That is a good shot. Slice serve out wide. Slice serve out wide. So remember there, this is all about risk taking, right? Like here, you just want to hit a neutral ball back cross court forehand. You don't need to be so aggressive, right? Like what are you trying to do? You're inside in, you're trying to hit an inside in angle winner in a tiebreaker. That's very difficult, right? So I would argue the intention on that wasn't very good. Unless she was just trying to hit a neutral ball cross court. Pigossi should go down the line if she's going to approach here. So look here, if you're Jovic, you want to focus on returning everything deep middle. Okay, in the rallies, playing the balls mainly cross court. All right, and keeping it super simple with that, and try to find open stance. So she's not going cross court. Pigossi should go cross court and make a run. Okay, let's take a look. She didn't go cross there, so she already broke her rule. She's going closed stance, so she's not staying in open stance. So she's breaking another rule. And then she happens to miss the shot. I'm not saying it's why she missed, but she happened to not follow the things I just broke down, and she happens to be losing the point. It's all pattern recognition, guys. It's pattern recognition. Recognize the patterns. This is a textbook example of sometimes you got to get out of your own way. This stuff is still within her control. Jovic can fix these things. If I was her now, I would go out wide serve, kick serve out wide, get Pigossi all the way back in Brazil over here, way outside of the court. You want her returning all the way in Brazil. She did it. Wow. Great decision. Look at that. It's crazy. How do I know that? How the fuck do I know that? Okay. Patient cross. Again, I would be patient cross here. You can do that, but I would be more patient cross in the tiebreaker. Inside out. Oh my gosh, it hit the line. That's crazy. What the fuck? That's absurd. That's nuts. That is nuts. So look, again here, very simple. Slice the serve out wide, get Pigossi to be returning in Brazil. She's got to be in Rio de Janeiro returning this shit. Okay, out wide serve. Not the greatest execution, but we'll live with it. Inside out, patient. Cross court. No way she missed that. Okay. So look, right here it's very simple. If you're Jovic, this would even be a great opportunity to like maybe give yourself some space on the return, right? Make sure that she's not able to like ace you or get a free point off the serve. So maybe give yourself a little space here, right? In case she hits a really good serve, right? Very simple. You want to return it deep middle. Very simple target. That's it. Let's see. Okay. Cross court forehand. Stay in the rally. Just grind it cross. That's not the right decision, guys. She's not following the formula. She's not following the formula, guys. We got the formula. All right. There's a reason why she's losing the points there. Right? So these strategies, I developed these strategies by watching Novak Djokovic in a few of his best tiebreakers where he had the most success. And I studied the patterns that made him win. And it's very clear, like you can apply this to any match, any scenario, and it literally, these things work, right? And that's something that I have in my online program, my winning tiebreaker formula, which is a great resource that you can have, that you can print out and keep in your bag with you while you're competing in tournaments. So you're about to play a tiebreak, boom, you can take it out. It's a one-pager, you can read it. Literally takes, like a minute to read and digest. So it's simple, and so it's easily applicable when you go out there to play your tiebreaker. So it lets you know the exact strategies that you need. And like this stuff literally is applicable even at this level of pro, right? So yeah, let's see if she goes return deep middle here. Okay. Cross court. She's not going open stance, so that is one thing she's not doing. Open stance, cross, good. Be patient, go cross again. That's a good shot. That's a really good shot. Just be careful though in tiebreakers when you're in those positions. Sometimes they could be baiting you to try to pull the trigger from an uncomfortable position. Let's say you're deep behind the baseline. Okay, so match point, Jovic's serve. Very simple here. Serve out wide. If you're feeling extra ballsy, serve out wide, serve and volley here. Okay? But general rule, serve out wide. Stay patient in the cross-court rally. Great serve. She's going close stance. I would recommend open stance. I'm not saying it's why she's missing it, but she misses the backhand, bro. In the tiebreaker, she's not going open stance. Right? Like, what's going on here, guys? What's going on here? There's clear patterns, guys. There's clear patterns. Right? You can make that ball with close stance. But how come she's missing the shots when she's going in close stance? How come? Right? So this is the thing, right? And the reason why this is so important is because this is costing her the set. She could be done right now. She could already be on the changeover. She could already be back, going back to the fucking hotel, eating lunch. But because she didn't follow the strategies, she's having to now grind more against Pigossi. Right? So let's see the rest of this breaker. Let's see. Here again, keep it simple. What's your most effective serve? If I were her, I would go slice out wide, get Pigossi to return this one in Brazil. So look, it's very simple. She's changing direction way too much. The rule is stay disciplined, cross court every fucking ball. Every ball. Unless it's a no-brainer opportunity, right? Like, these are the rules you want to follow in the tiebreakers, guys. And this is what's costing her the set. And it's not even just her execution, it's the decision, right? Which is within her control. That's the big thing. Return deep middle. Stick to the rules. Return deep middle. Seven. Oh, this is crazy. This is a grind. Return deep middle. Play everything cross court. Cross court here. She doesn't play cross court. So alarms are going off in my brain. Cross court. She's not going open stance either. Alarms are going off. Even though she won that despite doing these things. Not because she was doing these things. In my opinion. So she's serving here. Kick out wide. Get her way outside of here. Make her feel the pressure. If she can return from out here and hit a winner on you, that's just too fucking good. But make her prove that to you, right? Kick out wide, right? You could even serve and volley on this. But it should be clear. Kick out wide here. Patient cross court. I wouldn't approach here. See, that's a different intention. She was trying to rip cross court. She was trying to do some damage cross court. Notice, neutral ball, patient cross court. There's a different intention there. And also, by the way, she's not going open stance. Pay attention, guys. You can learn a lot. She literally could have already won this match already. Again, I would stick to the out wide serves. She's going to have a better structuring of the point that way. Patient cross court. Inside out, go cross court here. Patient. Inside out again. Be patient. Yep. Backhand cross. Cross court here. Open stance, cross court, not the closed stance. What is going on here? What is going on here, guys? I like the open stance. Down the line on that, is that a good decision in the tiebreaker? I know it's tempting. But it's just a difficult shot. This is taking a lot of risk. So that's breaking the rule of staying cross court. She could have made it, but it did break the rule that we were talking about.
Game in second set, Pigossi. That's 7 games to 6. 1 set all.
Yeah, it's crazy. Wow, that was good. The good news is, if she applies all the stuff that I talked about so far in this video, she'll be top 50 in the world within a year. So that's the cool thing. Cheers. Can the cameraman fix the glare, bro? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
30-15.
Bro needs to adjust the exposure. Down the line as a default, unless you can hit a winner cross. She missed it, but that's a good decision to go down the line there.
40-15. Game Pigossi. First game, final set.
Wild. Pigossi's up now. Slice out wide, okay. Serve out wide. Notice she's going back to the basics. Serving out wide. Basics. Basics, basics, basics.
y'all.
I'm not saying you have to. I just have seen players be able to go open stance on those, move forward and hit those. I'm not saying you have to, but I've seen people do it. So why can't you do it?
Second serve.
Great open stance.
Bravo, Iva.
But pay attention to that. What's the pattern? She goes open stance on a short ball where she's inside no man's land, and she happens to be able to still execute a great change of direction and put the ball away. So any limitations in your mind about going open stance on those shorter balls should be eradicated immediately. Because here's evidence that you can do that.
Bravo, Iva.
And you can do it on the forehand and the backhand. That's what you got to understand. Especially if you're a good athlete. If you're a shitty athlete, you might be limited with what you do. But if you're a good athlete, you can do this shit.
40-30. Deuce.
I would be curious to see on the backhand how the change of direction looks and how the balance and posture looks and how the hip turn is when she goes open stance on the backhand compared to when she goes close stance, like what she just did there. I think it's going to be a clear difference.
First serve.
Great slicer out wide. You have to be at the net there. Like, that's unacceptable in my opinion.
Let's go.
Like, even though she won that, like, she's got to be at the net earlier.
Killed it.
It's just sloppy footwork from Pigossi. Look at this. Split. And then just like one barely any step there. I don't know. It looks a little sloppy to me. It's a good split step though, but no adjustment steps. Especially now you're in the third set, guys. Like, you got to reinforce the basic things, right? Because oftentimes this deep into a match, someone is going to start letting up with something. Maybe the feet start to slow down. Maybe they don't accelerate fully. Maybe they're not sharp with their targets, right? With their decision making. So like, pick up on that and be on yourself and take accountability and kind of analyze and see, like, where could I be doing better? Like, am I doing the adjustment steps necessary? Am I not? Notice how she gets momentum going forward on the return and then split steps. She goes forward and then up in split steps. Notice now she stays tighter to the baseline. When she's preparing, she's on top of the baseline, which is really good. Really good, really good. If you haven't already experimented with this on second serves, get at least on top of the baseline. I think especially if you're a decent level talent and good athlete, get it even a little closer. Make your opponent prove to you. Okay, this is in general, right? Not for this specific scenario, but in general, get a little closer and you'll start training your coordination and ability to react on returns really well. And then you can go back and do it from here, even further back. But your timing will be dialed in. So if you haven't already, notice she went forward again. She's balanced. Yes, the open stance backhand. That is what she needs to level up with to take her game to the next level. Notice she split steps. The first step, she takes one step out with the right leg, pivots the right toe to the right side, keeps the racket and the hand more so on the right side of her body. The racket kind of goes behind the hitting side, WTA style forehand, but she still relatively shortens the swing a little bit. Yeah, because if you actually look at her hand does, pretty sure it stays on the hitting side. If you look, not on her backhand, but on her forehand. So let's see, look. Her racket does trail back this way, but let's take a look at her hand. Look, it's still on the right side of her body. It's still on the right side of her body, right? So technically speaking, at least on that forehand, she does keep the right hand on the right side of her body. The one thing she's not doing, though, is keeping the racket there the whole time, right? So that's where, like this, for example, going this way, that's what's not part of like the ATP standard, right? So even at that level, she can still improve that. Great swing volley. Really good swing volley. She's catching the ball between chest and shoulder height there. Very good. let on the serve out wide. Serve out wide again. Deep cross. Cross again. That works too. That was a good ball.
2-game ball, final set. Love 15.
It's a good slice wide. Great open stance. Got to make her pay by going cross court there. What? Slice her out wide. I like that open stance. That was good. Textbook open stance. Turns the hip. Notice how the wrist is stacked over the right elbow before she pushes off from the ground. Then once she pushes from the ground, that initiates the stroke. Force starts getting generated from the ground. And then the elbow comes up, the hand falls down. Right? The racket flips out. And she hits the serve. Another one. Slice out wide. Solid open stance there. Wow, that's a great inside in.
Bravo!
Slice out wide. Bruh. What? See, I don't care about the fact that they missed it. I care that she didn't miss it out wide. Gotta speed up the racket here. Cross court, if you can hit a winner. If not, go down the line. But she could hit a winner.
Iva Jovic.
Like the semi-open stance. Wait. So she gets the short ball. Very simple. Can I? So this is in the middle of the court. So this is interesting. Because she's on the left side, can I hit a winner inside out cross court? If yes, go there. If not, go down the line here, inside in. But she should come into net there. Like, why isn't she coming into net? That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you might lose the point regardless. Like, it doesn't matter. But don't you want to take your chance at the net on a volley? Because if you make that volley, you're going to win the point probably, for sure. So, like, take a look. This should be ripped to this target, but you got to come in, right? See, look, it's immediate go back, right? I'm curious. Why is the coaching team not talking about that? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, right? But if that's not something that they're talking about constantly, that would be crazy to me. Because I think that there's a whole level that could be found if she does that. Right? Among, like, couple that with, like, the open stance stuff and some of the adjustments on the technical side. Like, I mean, it's crazy. But it's like, why not come into net there, bro? Why not come into net? She went cross court because she could hit a winner. Cross. Down the line. Wow. Okay, but just pay attention. She actually got there and she had a good chance to make that, right? So you can go here. You can do that. It's a good shot. She executed that really well. But notice, look. If you're Jovic, would you bet your money in repeating this scenario from this position right here 10 times? How many times do you think you're going to win this? How many times out of 10? I think probably not many. Probably not many. Right? If we were starting a drill like this would probably be a defensive position for you. So that goes to show maybe that target wasn't the best option. Maybe it was a better idea to go here, slice down the line, or if anything, if you're going to drop shot, make them run a further distance this way, as opposed to this way, which is shorter, right? And I know you hit angle on it, but down the line would have been a better option there, strategically, unless you could hit a winner there, which you couldn't, obviously. But if you did think you could hit a winner there, that would make sense. And then, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. But I think based on the fact that they were on the same side, not a lot of evidence to say I could hit a winner on that. And also, it was more of a short slice. It wasn't a drop shot. It's a good serve out wide. Cross. Interesting. She's breaking down her backhand. Wow. See, look, just staying cross court pays off.
It's 4 games to 3. Final set.
Slice out wide. Slice out wide worked. Kick out wide. The kick out wide worked. Notice she's starting the games very similarly with those, right? Especially when it's really important. Where's she going to go here? She's up 30 love, so maybe she mixes in a flat down the tee. Let's see. She went body. Cross. Cross. So there, let's take a look at the return footwork. So split step. It's interesting how she narrows up her stance a little bit there. Look at how when she takes a step, look over here. Look at this leg here, how it kind of narrows up. Look. Right here. Like, what is this? So she's doing that maybe to get some momentum this way, but it's kind of interesting, right? So she splits. She goes this way. Stance is okay. But I would argue she's transferring too much weight to the front foot. She needs to keep more weight on the outside leg, the left foot. The return footwork here should be split step. Take one step out with the left leg, push off the left leg primarily, make contact soon after, and then the right foot touches the ground. Right? You don't want to be pushing all of the weight into the right leg there. Okay? So it's not a guarantee you're going to make the return. You can still miss the return doing these things. But it is something that I see is not that clean on the return footwork there. Something that could be a little bit better. That's all. Very simple. Can I hit a winner inside out? She probably can here. If there's any doubt though, go inside in. That's why she went inside out, because she could hit a winner. It's a good serve. Good return. I like how she's faking and gonna anticipate that she goes this way. So what she's trying to do is trying to create doubt that she can hit a winner inside out cross court so that she goes down the line. So she's faking this way so that she commits this way, and then hopefully she can anticipate correctly. Jovic should probably say, even if she runs this way, I can probably still hit a winner to this target. So she should still go this way. Oh, she got her. Let's see in full speed, because in slow motion, it might be easy to predict that. Yeah. This is really good anticipation here. Like Jovic in this position is like, okay, I got to go this way. But then she sees her move. That's really good. That's really good. High level anticipation. That's big. Slice out wide. She needs this game. She wants to win the match. She goes slice out wide to start. Pay attention to that. Like you can literally copy that the next match you play. Cross. In general, I like the open stance, but this should go cross. Great kick out wide. Notice she goes kick out wide. Cross again. One sec. Hey. Yeah. Just tell me exactly which thing it is, though.
It's like so I have a bunch of things covered in foil on the island, right? It's the rectangular.
Okay.
Like,
the casserole thing? The casserole pan?
Yeah.
Bet. I'll do that after this video. Alright. 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 All right, let's continue, folks. Let's fucking continue. Very simple. Can I hit a winner inside out? Yes, go there. If not, go inside in. It's a really high ball, so you can be really aggressive here. So it makes sense why she goes inside out there. But just pay attention. If she didn't hit a big shot there, she would have gotten burned on the next ball. So she has to go big there. That's what she did.
15 all.
It's 15 all here. If I were her, I would definitely go slice out wide here. For sure. It's a good ball though. Open stance here. That's all I'm saying. Can I hit a winner cross court? Probably yes. If there's any doubt though, go down the line. So even there, right, there was a little bit of doubt. She said, okay, I'm going down the line, rips it. Even though she got there, still a great option. So if in doubt, go down the line on those. You'll be right more than you're wrong if you just go down the line. Very simple. Can I hit a winner cross court? If you can, do it. If there's any doubt, you have to go down the line. Okay, so look. She hit a good ball cross. She got away with it here. But look, there is a player who will be able to hit this with two hands and screw you on this next ball. Right? So if you're making that decision knowing that this particular player won't be able to get there with the backhand on the run, then cool. But yeah, I still think maybe that's not their best option to go for. But clearly worked. Slice out wide. Come on, slice out wide. She was going for it. Slice out wide again. Go for a slice out wide again here. Even try to go for an ace. Slice out wide. Kick body. I get that. Cross. Open stance. Open stance. It's a tough one on the rise like that. Can I hit a winner cross court? In this position, she totally can. You got to go cross court here. If there's any doubt though, go down the line. That's okay. That was, look, she missed the shot in the net. That's the right target though. Let's see what she could have done better. Hit the net there. Adjustment steps. You know what? That's a good miss. Not the end of the world. Like there, I would just be like, look, I went cross court. I went for the right target. I just fucked up big time with my execution. So it sucks, but you can live with that because you at least made the right decision. It's very simple in my opinion. Kick the ball out wide. Get Pigossi to return this ball in Sao Paulo, Brazil. All the way over here. All right? That's what you want to do. That's the one objective here, in my opinion. Cross. Cross. Why is she going back to her backhand, bro? She's saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to beat me with your backhand. Shit, it worked. That was it for this video. I hope you guys got some insane value out of this video. I literally broke down the keys to unlock her top 50 level in that video. Okay, guys? So any other questions, feel free to reach out. But yeah, had a lot of fun making that. If you guys have any questions, reach out. If you got any value out of it, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video. Let me know your biggest takeaway from the video. What are you going to apply in your game? And also, what do you have to improve also in your own game personally? Let me know. All right. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. That was it for this video. I hope you guys got some insane value out of this video. I literally broke down the keys to unlock her top 50 level in that video. Okay, guys? So any other questions, feel free to reach out. But yeah, had a lot of fun making that. If you guys have any questions, reach out. If you got any value out of it, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video. Let me know your biggest takeaway from the video. What are you going to apply in your game? And also, what do you have to improve also in your own game personally? Let me know. All right. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video.